Hey, what's up? Remy Jake here. I hope you're doing great, feeling fresh, and having yourself a smooth life. Today, I want to talk to you about genuine burning desire that a girl can have for a guy, or a guy can have for a girl. But right now, I'm going to focus on the girl having that genuine desire for a guy. So I feel like this genuine desire that I'm talking about is the highest form of desire or the highest form of attraction that a girl can have for a guy, right? And this is something that I want James to strive for. Or this kind of desire is like something that can be achieved in like long term romantic relationships, but it's going to be very difficult. Pretty much like climbing Mount Everest, or like because you will need tight game, you'll need tight frame control and etc. And that's something that most people lose when they jump into like long term relationships without even realizing it. So it's like you trying to achieve this is gonna be like you trying to swim against the wave of a sea or an ocean and etc. It's gonna be fairly difficult. So to break this down is like when a partner cheats on you, right, with a person. So the desire they're gonna have for that person that they're cheating with is like gonna be more than the one they have for you. Because with you it's different. Or like with the other persons that they're cheating with, there's an element of risk, right? Which makes everything more fun and interesting. Because now if you find out the relationship might end, there's the possibility of the relationship ending. Whereas with you, everything is secure. She knows that she's a sole sort of source of company or communication or deep, meaningful communications, sex, and etc. So there's like she's secure in knowing that she's a girlfriend, etc. So she's not gonna really have that deep, genuine desire that I'm talking about because now there's no competition or there's no competition anxiety and stuff like that. Whereas if she's doing things with someone else, where there's like a thought that this guy might be entertaining other people, so now I have to perform or I have to give this guy my best and etc. So that if this experience is good or well, like we can still continue doing it. So sneaky link is a term that I think people use to refer to the people that they cheat with. So I feel like I've heard stories about people girls being like on vacations with their partners and boyfriends and then canceling those plans short or ending the vacation short just because the person or the person that they're cheating with wants to be with them and etc. So that goes to tell you a lot about the kind of desire that I'm talking about. And the other thing that I also want to discuss, right, is like know when to stop seeing a girl, right? In I'm talking about this in terms of like dating or early relationship stages where you're pursuing a girl and stuff like that. Know when to stop, right? Because for the most part, I feel like gentlemen can take signs or like they continue to apply effort when a girl is really not interested. So how do you know that someone is interested or not? Or there are numerous ways and etc. But for me, I use the thing of like if a girl is making rules for me instead of breaking rules for me, then she's not interested in me. Or well, if a girl is making rules for you instead of breaking rules for you, then she's not genuinely interested in you. Let's say you want to see her and it's raining and she tells you, nah, it's raining, so I can't see you. Or like, that's a rule to me. Let's say she's writing an exam in a week's time or she's preparing and stuff like that. You say you want to see her, she tells you, like, say, I'm preparing for an exam, whatever. Like, she has enough time to like do all of that, but she doesn't want to come out. So that's a rule to me. So if she's breaking rules, if she's continuously breaking rules to be with you or to do things with you, or that's a sign of like genuine interest, or like she's highly interested in you and she desires you. Going back to genuine desire, for like before rushing into calling someone your girlfriend or making someone your girlfriend and etc., you must have these kinds of relationships, right? I'm not saying you must go take people's girlfriends, but you must respect people's girlfriends. If a girl tells you that she has a boyfriend, respect that and don't try to pursue her and etc. Unless, oh, there are exceptions, but I won't go into that. So for the most part, like whether the relationship is good or whether her relationship is bad, just let her be. And then yeah, don't try to take care and etc. Respect the other man because now the problem that I have with that is that the moment you are able to take that man's girl and etc. Like it will be very difficult for you to respect that guy, and it will also be very difficult for the people that know about your situation. Let's say my friends will find it difficult to respect that guy also. Avoid doing that at all costs. So what I'm saying is that before you cuff yourself or before you jump into a long-term relationship and etc. If you're single, well, like consider your options, or try dating multiple people at once, or and then you'll see and experience what I'm talking about. Or and then this thing was like you can't really replicate this genuine desire I'm talking about in romantic relationships also. It's better off to enjoy it when you're single, or you're not in a long-term romantic relationship, or when you're not married, and etc. So go out and explore, talk to more girls than you do, and then date them, hang out with them, do things with them, and then you'll experience something great, or something that you haven't experienced if you haven't experienced it before. Otherwise, have yourself a beautiful, prosperous day. Cheers.